Strength does not come from what you do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you can't do. Ricky Rogers.
Welcome to Living at Your Finest podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Babs. I'm a triple board certified family, obesity, and lifestyle medicine physician, and I am the founder of Living at Your Finest Wellness, a holistic direct primary care practice. Did you know that 80% of lifestyle-related chronic diseases within our communities are preventable, with poor diet being the primary culprit? Now, contrary to what we thought, that it was our unfortunate genes, the good news is that we can make changes together to improve our health and quality of life. So that's what this podcast is all about. The Living at Your Finest podcast is devoted to helping families to live at their finest well-being using a holistic approach with a healthy lifestyle to nourish and flourish as a whole, vibrant, and healthy champion. So join me and my guests as we share transformational and sustainable skill sets from our health and wellness journey to support you and your families in achieving optimal well-being. Ready to live at your finest? Well, let's get to it.
Welcome to Living at Your Finest podcast, where I empower my community to flourish in health and life. Today, we're going to be diving into one of the most powerful but often overlooked keys to just health overall, especially midlife, and that is muscle and metabolism. Many of us know the benefits of cardio, running, walking, cycling, swimming, because of the immediate rush of energy after all these activities. But strength training, it's a quiet powerhouse that keeps burning calories long after our workout ends. So in this episode, I'm going to uncover three main things, right? So why is it important? Why do we need to strength train? I had a patient just this week that said, no, I don't feel anything. I don't know why I need to do it. I keep the weights there. I'm not doing it. I'm going to share with you why you should embrace strength training, how to overcome those barriers and myths that keep us from doing it, and then simple and practical ways that we can start strength building today. All right, so let's get into it. So why is muscle a midlife metabolic secret? Let me tell you why. It's a metabolically active tissue, meaning that you are burning calories even when you're sleeping, when you're resting. Unlike cardio that burns primarily during activity, strength training keeps your body in a caloric burning state long after you've stopped. That's what strength training does for you. So especially for women in perimenopause and beyond, you want to build muscle because when you build that muscle, it counteracts the natural decline in our metabolism and it helps to balance our weight changes. I've heard people say, and I've experienced it too, I'm eating the same way. I don't know what's happening, and yet I'm gaining all the weight. So the takeaway message is that we need to think of muscle as a metabolic engine. The more we have, the better our body works for us, even while you're sitting or sleeping. All right. Number two, the top three reasons why women need strength training in midlife. One is because our metabolism and weight management, as I said, you preserve lean muscle, you boost your resting metabolic rate, which helps to prevent fat disposition, especially in the belly area. All right. Two, bone and joint protection. Who does not want that? I had a patient just took a slide and fractured her vertebrae. So certainly doing strength training, and she does a lot of cardio. So doing strength training helps to preserve not just your muscle, but also your bone. So weight bearing exercise strengthens that bone, reduces osteoporosis risk, and maintains mobility. And then three, confidence and longevity, right? So we increase our strength, our balance, our independence, just having to stand up. You need your muscle, you need your bone. It keeps you from falling, injuries, and just being frail. I know that when I don't move as much, if I don't move as much, I just feel stiff. I feel I'm aching all over. But when I stretch, when I move, and I do strength training, it actually makes a difference. So those are the three big reasons why women need to strength training in midlife.
Thank you so much for joining me on this week's episode. My goal on this podcast is to empower, educate, and encourage you to take actionable steps to triumph at living at your finest, body, mind, and spirit. Of note, the information provided here is for educational purposes only and does not substitute as medical advice. Please discuss your healthcare needs with your licensed medical professional. If you are in need of a compassionate and comprehensive holistic physician or know someone who is, please reach out through my website, livewellness.com, for a meet and greet. It will be my honor to talk to you. Are we connected on social media yet? I share more in-depth content on best practices to ensure that you live at your finest daily. So please join me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at Living at Your Finest Wellness, where we can learn together and stay connected. Lastly, please subscribe to iTunes if you have not done so already, and share the podcast within your circle of influence. An extra step? Leave a review and let me know what topics or discussions you would like to hear more of. Thanks in advance. It is always a thing of joy to hear from you. Now, let's get back to today's episode.
Now, how do we break those barriers? All right. So there are a couple of myths that are out there. And one of my patients actually expressed that this week, where she said, yeah, I told her in-body scan, and I do have an in-body scan where I track my muscle, I track my visceral fat, percentage body fat, and I'm really pleased with this because the more strength training I did, the better my body composition. And I remember she came and her muscle, she had lost muscle, and we naturally lose muscle as we get older, especially after 30. 3 to 8% of muscle is lost. So what was the myth behind why she doesn't do strength training? She's like, I don't sweat during strength training. I don't feel sore. Is it working? Is it not? I don't have time to be trying to figure it out. But the truth of the matter is that strength training builds a metabolic fire behind the scenes. So you might not feel it immediately, but long-term payoff is huge. So another barrier that people come up with is, I don't have time. I don't have time to do that. Well, schedule your priorities. Don't prioritize your schedule. I like to say that quite a bit because it's true. So even if it's just the recommendation is 20, 30 minutes, 2 to 3 days a week, start somewhere. Do 5 reps. Like I have my band right here. Just look at what I'm doing. 5 reps. Ooh, feels good. You know, there's so much you can do. You can do your triceps. There's so much you can do. So just do something. Start small. Okay? So the barrier that people say, I don't know where to begin, 5 reps or 5 minutes. Another barrier is, I don't know where to start. Just start small. You can do push-ups against the wall. You can do bands. You can do squats. I love to do squats. I even love to do jumping jacks. So start somewhere. Don't have the barrier, I don't have time. Don't have the barrier, I don't feel anything. Just do it. Trust the process. Okay? All right, let's talk about best practices to start. Consistency over intensity. So aim for twice a week to build that habit first and then add more. Don't go from 0 to 100. I'm guilty. I've been there. Lifted all the heavy weights and I was sore. I was like, I'm not doing this again. No, start gradually. Okay. Progressive overload. So gradually increase your resistance. Heavy weights, more reps, slower tempo. Another thing, best practices is mix it up. Okay. So combine your full body moves, squat, lunges, push-ups, rolls, just mix it up. And please make sure that you stretch before and after because your body's going to feel it. You've elongated your muscle. So you need to stretch before and after. Stay hydrated. Always have your protein. Make sure you're eating adequate protein. The rule of thumb is for every pound, you should have 1 gram of protein. If you're a very active person, it's 1 to 1. If you're not as active, which you should be active, is 0.8 to 1 pound. All right. But listen to your body. Listen to your body. Rest, recover, sleep. Sleep is very important because you have a lot of growth hormone that is released between the hours of the 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. You get the most growth factor and it helps with muscle building. So these are all very important things. I want us together let's stop saying we're not doing it. Make it easy. Make it simple. Do it in community. All right. So my call to action right now is 1 strength-based move. Okay. After this episode. So hey, go do some squats. Go do some planks. Go do it. Don't stop. Don't wait for motivation. Okay. Motivation comes after you start. Be disciplined. Do it. Your motivation will follow. Track your progress weekly. You know, if you're in the Marietta area, I do offer the in-body scan. You get 2 for the price of 1 at $79. And I will sit with you and explain it. I'm not just going to hand it to you. I'll explain it to you. So check me out on Living at Your Finest. Website is layfs.com and we'll schedule one, sit down with you and talk about it. So track your progress progress weekly. Notice, don't just figure out skill victories, but non-skill victories. All right. So in ending, your midlife muscle is your ticket to a stronger metabolism, stronger bones, and a stronger you. Okay. So thank you for listening to this episode, Living at Your Finest podcast. I hope you're working away, encouraged to see your muscles as much as your strength. Okay. It is your strength. It is your secret weapon for a healthy metabolism and strong bones and long-term vitality. Remember, you don't need hours in the gym or heavy equipment to get started. Your full body moves, a few body weight moves. Remember, you don't need hours in the gym or heavy equipment to get started. A few body weight moves done consistently can shift your health in a powerful way. All right. So the key is to schedule your priorities and not prioritize your schedule, because your health deserves to come first to live at your finest. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with a friend who is navigating midlife. Don't forget to subscribe, and cheers to living at our finest well-being. Take care and God bless.